as having this visitor, the evening before you still confirm, and the next morning, Mariki had this experience last week, the visitor doesn't come. You want to give up on attracting visitors. We all know that there is definitely nothing wrong with Ingrid's communication skills and outgoingness, attracting people, talking to people. Yet when you struggle to convince visitors to come to our chapter, what is the main reason that they resist? What do they actually say to you?
I look at a lot of obviously like single moms that fit into our circle and such, and dropping kids at school, the early mornings, it always comes into play.
Does it then mean that we must drop such potential visitors? Must we organize an Uber that picks up all these
Do a lift club in the morning.
and have a special Uber morning for all these?
It's once a week, so there's
It's
something we can work out, yeah.
If it's a once kind of visitors drive, maybe we must not just drop such potentials. I don't know what you think, but if somebody has a reason for saying no, we usually say, well, thanks, and we leave it there. He spoke a little bit about B&I, and that's it. But now, inspired by that poem, I think people are all overloaded, and especially the kind of people that we want to attract, they're busy people. We all suffer from an agenda overload, and kids in the morning is about the worst thing that you can have to start the day with, I think. Driving in the traffic and all. There is the gentleman endorsing the statement, trying to keep us nice early this morning. But if you take it that we want to put out a message that we care about people, I have actually found that it's not just the visitors that will remember us, but also somebody who couldn't really make it to organize to come for a whole visit in the morning. But if you have a cup of coffee with them and you listen to their story and their overload, and then you put out a little bit of the message of our givers gain, and that we actually are here in spite of all the stress to try and grow each other's in our own businesses, that they do remember them. Because all of us get bombarded with do this, support that, and if it's just the call and then they drop you because you said no, you're almost determined to never support them anymore or to not take an interest. But that showing a little bit of genuine interest in somebody else can sometimes go a long way, and then don't forget that you reached out as B&I chapter. David, last week you were successful in actually bringing 2 of your 3 invited people. Maybe you invited more, but 3 said yes and 2 came. What is your recipe for success? Have you got one? Is there something that we can learn from you there?
Doc, with regards to visitors, it was just a simple thing of asking people who want to know. The gentleman who didn't arrive, he's a plumber.
Yeah.
It's a personal friend of mine. The other guy is a personal friend of mine. He has a web design business as well as a signage business. And I was lucky enough that my girlfriend could also join us, who was also representing another business. So it's really as simple as that. It's just asking friends to come and join and to at least have a look, with obviously the idea of having a potential vendor.
I would like towards next week, to hear a bit more from you what your recipe is, to really generate a warm interest and to attract visitors. And in terms of the rounding off of this year, 2017, we have a whole year for the strategic drive. But if you are like me, you have counted 2 weeks that we have left to still accomplish something before the holidays. And I think we must set ourselves the small attainable goal to maybe bring 1 visitor to our table before it's the real Christmas. So let's continue on this topic and on this drive next week. Thank you for this morning.